Hey, how are you guys? Well, we got another match video. We are prepping for Area 6. And I gotta say, I am nowhere near as tuned up as I was last year, but it is what it is. I'm going to get out of it what I've put into it this year. Life and all kinds of stuff have gotten in the way. So I'm shooting decent. I'm shooting consistent for my skill level, for where I am. And that's all really the good things I can say about Area 6 next week. So this video was low country, and they put on a really good match with a lot of really hard, tough position stuff, which has kind of been their mode of operation here for the past few matches, have just been some really hard, lean type of stages. So we started on stage 3, but as usual, we're going to start on stage 1. Stage 1 was this cool little triangle. Nothing really complicated about it. It was just really trying to make it flow. One thing that you'll see me doing is trying to still work on that breathing that I was doing. I know that on this stage, this was one of our last stages, trying to get rid of that answering the RO habit that I have. But anyway, stage 1. Hit factor of 7.4847, time of 16:30, 19 alpha and 9 Charlie. My points still aren't great, still dropping more Charlies than I want. Other than that, I feel like this one went good, footwork went good, so let's roll. Here we go.
Are you ready? Stand by. Finish unload, show clear. Clear hammer, and holster. Range is clear, got 1-6. 3-0. Are you ready? Stand by.
All right, stage number 2, Bookouts Boogie, was a hit factor of 5.7369. Time was 10.11 seconds, 11 alpha and 1 Charlie. The only thing on this one is I tried to sneak a second round past that first popper and edge the one behind it so I wouldn't have to come back to it. I figured it was worth a shot. It wouldn't jam me up too much. Real weird about this dot. These Seymours are great. They don't have any reflection or any weird sun issues or whatever, but I have an 8 MOA Seymour, and I had a 6 MOA Delta Point, and the 8 seems like 2 times smaller than the Delta Point. I don't know why, but it really just seems like a tiny dot. I really wish I'd have went with like a 10 or a 12. Once I get some a little bit extra money, I might send those back. Seymour said they're $65 a piece to have the guts changed out and put the bigger dot size in. I think I might just go ahead and get a 12 because these just look so tiny. So that's just something to think of. It's just, I'm having a lot of makeups, especially on steel with these, which you'll see later on in the match. So I missed that second shot that I tried to edge that steel in, and I went back and got them. It was an okay run. I think it was like a 70-something%. So here we go, stage 2.
Are you ready? Stand by. Unload, show clear. Clear hammer holster. We got 10-11. Are you ready? Stand by.
Okay, stage number 3 was the first stage we shot. This one went really well. Stage 3 with hit factor of 7.4149, time of 1969, 26 alpha, 5 Charlie, and 1 delta. This thing flirted really hard with the 180. And you can see when I unload and show clear, it actually looks like I broke the 180, but I didn't. I moved my body back. Camera angle is deceiving, so this is just to head off anybody who wants to make that comment. Pretty far headshots that slowed it down quite a bit. Footwork seemed okay. I didn't see any huge issues with the footwork. No hopping, no crossing the feet, nothing like that. So overall, pretty good. I was happy with it. Here we go.
Are you ready? Stand by. Your finish unload show clear. Clear hammer down and holster. Range is clear. I got 1969. 1969. Are you ready? Stand by.
Okay, so stage number 4. This is where we start to get in like the really hard, lean stuff, hard, obscure targets. Stage 4 was a hit factor of 5.7803, a time of 1384, which was a really good time. 15 alpha, 5 Charlie, and 1 no-shoot. I figured out where the no-shoot was. When I'm coming into the... So I have the one on the outside, I have the one on the inside, one on the inside, then there's a far left, and then there's a really obscured one right to the right of that. That very first shot, I edged the no-shoot on the wall. And you can see me I move too far, I take the shot, and then I move back and take the shot. I didn't realize I hit the no-shoot until after, but it was just right on the line, just enough to touch it and give me the no-shoot. But it was just a really hard shot, honestly. I thought I was good, but apparently I wasn't. Other than that, I was real happy with the stage. Footwork and everything was good. Transitions were good. I don't think I over transitioned. I've been, again, not tuned up. I've had some over transition issues, especially on the very first stage that I posted. You'll see some over transitions, but I'm aware of it, and I'll try to work it out before Area 6. So anyway, here's stage number 4.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Okay, so you remember last match, I told you guys there's always got to be that one stage that you goofed, right? This is it for me, but it's weird how this happened, okay? So stage 5, hit factor of 4.9401, but hear me out. Time of 20.04, 21 alpha, 8 Charlie, 1 Mike, and 2 no-shoots, okay? That was on the reshoot, okay? The first stage I'm going to show you was the original stage, the one I shot. It was like 16 seconds, really good hits, no penalties. It was legit. The issue I had is you'll see there's one little steal down here. It's like, it should be like between the second and the fourth target. You'll see it by a little barrel. So I missed that steal. I didn't shoot at it. I just missed it, mentally missed it. So I was rocking to that first part. I took the 2 middle targets on the move, and then there was 3 in a row. Well, apparently there was a shoot through. You'll hear it. I'm like, pop, pop, ping, ping, pop, 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 pop. And then I go to the end and finish it. And you can hear the guy go, did you shoot that steal from another spot? And I'm like, well, no, I didn't. I think I forgot it. Well, they were going to give me the hit because they couldn't say I missed it, and it wasn't standing. So, but I argued that I reshoot it because it wasn't right. I know I didn't shoot at it and I know it wasn't an aimed shot on the shoot through. So I wanted to reshoot it. the reshoot did not go well. So you'll see the first person, really good shoot of it. Then you'll see the first person reshoot, which is a mess. Then you'll see the third person first run, and then the third person second run right after that. So I'll mark them reshoots in here. So stage 5, enjoy. Still fun to watch though.
Stand by. If you're finishing on low, show clear. Clear hammer down in holster. Range is clear. Did you shoot that other steel?
Something was weird there. I hit
Are
something.
you ready? Stand by.
That
Finish on
sucked.
low, show clear. Clear hammer down in holster. Range is clear. I got 2 zeros. 04. Are you ready? Stand by. Are you ready? Stand by.
Crazy, right? One thing you guys might notice too, you'll notice the gun looks a little more floppy, not like I normally do. Man, my hands are killing me. I'm having a lot of hand trouble, and that kind of goes back into like my lack of practice. Like see that one right there, doesn't even want to go down right now. It's really tight. Man, I just don't feel like practicing. My hands really are bothering me. So you can tell that I'm not really gripping the gun like super hard right now too. So hopefully, you know, we'll get over that pretty quick. Anyway, stage number 6 was one called Mini Me. This is fun. It was all mini targets. One of the guys we shot with, and man, his name escapes me. Really good shooter. His kids were there too. They're so cute. He snuck both those poppers through that gap. And once I saw him do it, I was like, hell yeah. That's the way. And he ran it like 10 seconds, I believe, which is what I ran number 7 on, which is the mirror of this stage, just with bigger targets. And I had to try it, right? Because it was super sneaky. He got rid of the whole in position. He just shot the things through the port and he was done. So I was like, hell yeah, that's the way. But I still had a few makeups on steel. So I still think it's trigger control and maybe a little sight stuff. Just not a good showing on my part, but really cool stage playing. It was cool to see him do it because we were all like, where did you shoot those from? But anyway, stage 6, hit factor of 4.9125, time of 1486, 14 Alpha, 1 Charlie. Here we go.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Stand by.
Still makeup hell. All right, stage 7 was a mirror-ish of the last stage, but with big targets. Hit factor was 6.2899, time of 10.97, which is what the other one should have been. 12 Alpha, 3 Charlie. Only thing I got to say on this is just the makeup on steel, you know. I could have stepped out a little bit further on that one with the no shoot and hit that smaller target. Kind of wrapped all that together in one array. But ever since there's no shoots, I was kind of like, yeah, sketched out. Wasn't really worth the risk to me at that time. But I think it played out well for what it was. Here we go.
Are you ready? Stand by. Your finish unload show clear. Clear hammer down and holster. Range is clear. I got 1097.
Okay. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm like making a bunch of excuses. I probably am because I've been rambling through this video, but basically it comes down to I'm just not practicing enough, right? I could say it's this or say it's that, but I just haven't been practicing enough. Stage number 7 was a really crazy stage. It was a balance board, basically. A beam was the shooting area, and it was hella leans again. On moving targets. So stage 7 was a hit factor of 6.2899, time of 10.97, 12 alpha, 3 Charlie, 4 popper, and then there was the activator. I knew I nicked it, so I just hung out there long enough to make sure it fell because it was the last target before you went to the other side. Once you got to the other side, you had 2 papers and then a plate swinger on an insane lean. So I lost my balance, had to reposition my feet, and I just stayed on it till I got them. Just wasn't in a good position, but a fun stage. Honestly, it really was a fun stage. So here, check it out.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Damn it.
Finish unload show clear. Clear hammer down holster. Range is clear. I got 1654.
This side.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Crazy stage, right? So, let's see, today's Thursday. Saturday, I'm going to Sir Walter. That'll be the last match before Area 6. I'm sure that'll be a swift kick in the ass, hopefully to get my crap together and be ready for Area 6. So I'm looking forward to both. Area 6 is going to be a fantastic match. I'll be there working it. If you're there, come by and say what's up. And I'll see you guys next week for the Sir Walter video. And then we might give it a week or so and then we'll do Area 6. Okay? All right. See you soon. Bye.